How good, Meshi, is modern medicine these days?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. And proof is Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes, rest in peace, the big man.
R.I.P. He's passed away. But 23 years ago, this is before the Kardashians, before all that reality TV wounding, there was the Osbournes, which was one of the first ever reality fly-on-the-wall TV shows of a real famous family.
Was it on free to air here in NZ?
Yeah, it was. And basically, I thought Ozzy Osbourne was dying on this show. Like, he was so doddery, forgetful, old, and this is all he did most of the time.
Sharon! To my house! Sharon! This is a joke! I'm trying to get out of this damn place!
Wait! Come on.
Sharon! Sharon!
So, just shouting Sharon everywhere.
Sharon!
I'm a little bit country.
I'm a little bit rock and roll.
So, 23 years ago, he did that show. And like I said, he looked like The Walking Dead. And he's lasted 23 years. And
can I just clarify that it wasn't that guy that took his rib out to suck his own?
No, that's Marilyn Manson.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, that definitely wasn't him. But he performed his last show a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I was going to say, was this quite soon after his last show?
Yeah, dangerously old.
So how old was he in the end?
I believe he was like 74, but he looked about 100. 76, but he looked about 100.
And not to focus on the wrong thing, but what was his sexcapades like? Was he up to much in his later life?
Do yourself a favour, go onto YouTube and search Ozzy Osbourne interviews wasted.
Yes, there's some
and
crackers,
there's some there where he's like gurning on TV, and he's like gurning, his mouth is going down and his jaw's out. And
there's one specifically, yeah.
And he's going...
It's so full on.
So look, I mean, he's from that Keith Richards mold where he's marinated in LSD. And whatever other opioids he can get his hands on. So
great timing though.
But
like you're saying, 3 weeks ago, he did his final show, and now he's decided, you know what, maybe that's enough for me. I always do wonder if the body can shut itself down. Is he going, you know what, that's enough?
Yeah.
You know, oldies tend to be able to do that. You feel like they always die at the right time.
Yeah, they go, you know what, I'm done.
Yeah, I've had enough.
But, you know, famously bit the head off a bat in a live performance. You know, they're one of the original rockers. But, yeah, so there we go.
I mean, ahead of his time, wasn't he, really?
Well, there you go.
There goes the couch again. We've got this new Tab B couch here in studio if you are new to the show. And for some reason...
we could just turn it off.
It's haunted, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it goes off. It claps. It's got speakers out the front of it and hotkeys on it. So you press the hotkeys and you can program. And then there is a golf clap, which keeps playing randomly.
Matty Heath had a great point when he first saw it. He said, we've already got a bit of an issue when it comes to getting kind of women inside the 10-metre radius of the studio.
Yeah, now
it's kind of expanded to about 100-metre radius.
Yeah, with this couch. This couch would be at home in any boys' flat.
Yeah.
In New Zealand, it would be the piece de resistance. Like, other dudes would come around and go, holy shit, that's an awesome couch.
That's why I'm so conflicted about it, because here in the studio, it feels overkill.
Yeah, but it would absolutely be a killer, but it would be the biggest ever.
Oh, in a uni flat, mate, this is something else.
Oh, yeah, but as soon as a female walks in the flat.
Oh, mate, dry them up.
Yep, that's right. You wouldn't find a dry vagina in the face. Anyway, let's get this thing started. Live from the Export Beer Garden Studios, this is the Agenda Podcast for Wednesday, the 23rd of July.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
G'day, lads. You fucking asked for it, so here it is. All formats, debuted in the last 100 years. Spreadsheet results are in. Richard Hadley's number 2.
Oh.
Second only to Malcolm Marshall. Sally sits at 25. There's a few big names in there and a lot of legends, so I'll send you through this spreadsheet. You owe me a box of piss.
Yep, we do owe you. I've got the spreadsheet. So this harks back to the opinion piece written, I think, in the Telegraph over in the UK.
Yeah.
Where some journo got asked, name the top 50 fast bowlers. And he did, and it was purely an opinion piece. And a lot of people questioning it because Richard Hadley was quite a way down it. And so
he gave number 1 to Jasprit Bumrah, by the way, and he claimed that
Yes.
was because he was the most reliable across all formats.
Yes, well, we didn't know the criteria though.
That's right.
So the spreadsheet legend here, what he's done, he's got all of his spare time on his hands.
So this is all stats, isn't it? This is
Yep.
no opinion involved at all.
This is pure numbers. So he's obviously a bit of an Excel hard-on, and good on him because this is what it's all about, especially cricket.
Oh, yeah.
So he's taken all of the appearances in Test, ODI, and T20. It doesn't matter if you haven't played them, but he collates all of those.
Yeah.
And then he's divided it by the wickets across all formats.
Okay.
To get an average wickets per format.
Yeah.
But all formats.
Yep.
Okay. So, as he said, Richard Hadley, but suddenly he goes up the list. I think he might have been about 15th or something in the other one. He goes up to 2.
Fantastic.
And number 1 is Malcolm Marshall, which I think makes sense. He's a great bowler.
Yep.
Dale Steyn at 3.
Yeah.
Then Joel Garner, then Alan Donald, then McGrath, then Anderson, Stark, Hazelwood, Rabada, Mohammed Shami, Mitchell Johnson, Curtly Ambrose, Pat Cummins, Waka Yunus, Brett Lee, Courtney Walsh, Bumrah comes in at 18. So there you go. So he's nowhere near number 1. I think it's just because they're getting schooled by him in England. And then Morne Morkel, Imran Khan, Wazim Akram, Zahir Khan, Shoaib Akhtar, Jasprit Bumrah, JJ Bumrah.
I don't know what his middle name is. It might be right.
Is there 2 Bumrahs around here? Oh, there is. So Jasprit Bumrah's 24. It's JJ Bumrah is 18.
Who's the other Bumrah?
I don't know. 2018 was his debut.
Okay.
But it says here, I think he's 2016. Anyway, Tim Southey's 25.
Is there a chance that maybe he's put the same name down twice?
Yeah, I think maybe he might have there. I just noticed that. But anyway, so there you go. That's a purely stats-driven top 25.
That's a fantastic 25. Was Shane Bond not as good as I remembered him being?
No, he didn't play in a lot of games.
Okay.
Remember, his career was cut dangerously short by the ICL, IPL debacle.
Yeah, because I was in that fantastic, sports fan area between the age of about 6 and 9 when he was really good, and I can't really exactly remember any details
amazing.
about him, but that makes sense.
He was legendary, and then he signed with the ICL under the impression that New Zealand Cricket said it won't affect your international career and blah, 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 but then on the other side, the IPL started,
that's right.
And the BCCI had started that, and BCCI owns the ICC, and they said anyone who plays for the ICL cannot play international cricket.
Jeez, he was ahead of his time,
But he'd
wasn't
already
he?
signed it and got the agreement from New Zealand Cricket, and then they reneged on it, and he was a man of honour, and he said, I'm playing the ICL, I've signed the contract.
Yeah.
He could have just not played.
Have I told the story before when I was scorekeeping in Cheviot, I believe? No, Amberley, North Canterbury.
Yep.
There was, every team has to put someone forward to score. I didn't want to umpire because that was the worst part about playing fucking country cricket in North Canterbury, because you just get abused by people in their 40s with cigarettes hanging out the side of their mouths. So I went over to the car to score. It was this old guy sitting in, not that old, just, flash
Older
car.
for you.
Older for me, probably about 60 odd at the time, sitting in a nice Subi, and he was just parking up there. He was the scorer for Amberley, and then I got in and started scoring away. And he's like, "Oh, you bet it all right, mate. Well done." I scored about 25 on the day. I was pretty chuffed with that. And we spent the entire innings together. I was in there because I was opening at the time, so I didn't have to go out and umpire. So we spent pretty much, 40 overs together in the car. And it was Bondi's old man.
Oh.
And I found that out after I'd left the car.
So hang on, what were you doing sitting in the car with Shane Bond's dad?
Because he was, for some reason, managing the Amberley cricket side for a couple of years because he had nothing better to do with his time.
And was he in the driver's seat?
He was in the driver's seat.
You were in the passenger seat?
And I was in the passenger seat. We were both looking across.
How old were you?
I reckon I was about 16. Like, I don't want to put, Bondi's old man in an
No, I
uncomfortable...
wasn't saying anything about that.
Right, it just felt like maybe you were implying that it was a bit weird that...
Could you not just sit on a bench or
No,
something?
we could have. Now you bring this up, but I just wanted to brag about the fact I scored a game of cricket. The relationship between me and Bondi's old man is not as important to the story.
I'm not saying that relationship. I didn't mention that. I just unusual environment.
No, it wasn't an unusual environment.
A lot of those country grounds have park benches. You could just maybe pop a pick,
usually one of those
chair.
canvas chairs with the stubby in the side. For some reason. I think it was because Bondi's old man wanted to be able to control the climate. I remember it being very cold inside the Subi. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a hot day in Amberley, and he wanted to make sure it was probably...
Was the car quite hot and you had to take some clothes off.
Fuck it.
Okay, they don't.
But I found out anyway after the game that
Yep.
that was Bondi's old man,
Yep.
and I didn't get to ask him one question about Shane Bond.
He's probably quite happy about that because he probably gets waterboarded with that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he's a butcher apparently.
he is a
Amberley.
great New Zealander, Shane Bond. I must admit.
Is he-
Have my dealings with Shane Bond.
Is he still coaching and stuff?
Hell of a nice guy. Yeah, he is. I believe he went for the New Zealand job.
Oh yeah.
So he's there or thereabouts. He was New Zealand bowling attack was never as good when he was coaching the bowling attack, and it was when we had the Southies and the Milnes and the Wagners. Well, it was one of the greats.
Was that like late 20 teens?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Okay.
Anyway, on the topic of cricket, overnight the Black Caps smoked South Africa again.
Thank you.
They scored a pretty paltry 134 on their 20 overs, and we got it in the 16th over. We only lost of 3 wickets. Seifert got 66, but Mafaka didn't bat. Mafaka, he's the only one that because they were 8 down, so Mafaka had the pads on.
Yeah.
Didn't make it onto the field. Unlucky motherfucker.
Oh, what an unlucky motherfucker.
Yeah.
So how did our number one T20 bowler in the world go, Jacob Duffy?
He got a couple.
Okay.
He got a twofer. He got 2 for 33. Santa's little helper, 2 for 26.
And then Milne.
Great to see Milne back as well.
It is great to see him back,
2
isn't
for
it?
21. So that
Adam
means
Milne.
Yeah.
Have you seen him? He's running a lot of facial hair.
Yes.
Quite bearded and like almost John Wick kind of like.
Like
It's
Grizzly.
yeah.
Because he's not a hirsute man, Adam Milne. He's kind of that mould of Jeremy Wells, which is still can't quite fully shave. That's why the John Wick look, because John Wick,
Patchy.
yeah, it's dark patchy, kind of.
I'm going to have to search this up.
Yeah, so that's great because, if you're a fast bowler, you look unhinged, I reckon.
Yeah,
I
you've got
like that
facial
look,
hair.
yeah.
Slightly unhinged. That's where Shane Bond, I think, fooled a lot of people because he was so nice. And he looked clean cut. He was a former policeman. He was very disciplined. Didn't really have an edge of mind.
Having a look here at him, yeah, you're right. He is running some serious facial hair. I mean, geez, when he came onto the scene, fuck, he was young, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah. He was slippery.
Some of these early photos of Adam Milne. So he is running a very patchy operation now. I wonder if that is to do with maybe he is just trying to get some kind of dominance over his opposition.
Yeah, you need to, like I was saying, you need just an element of being unhinged, even if you aren't.
The Mitchell Johnson handlebar, I mean, come on.
Totally.
That was fucking terrifying.
Yeah. So there you go. Oh, that's good that Milne. But anyway, some are saying it's a pointless tri-series, but I reckon it's a great opportunity to blood some new players, get some confidence up. Obviously, South Africa, they aren't Muppets, but I don't think they've seen a full-strength team by the look of the lineup, apart from Mafaka. But Mafaka's obviously a class player, and hopefully he's around for a few years to come. But anyway, that means that New Zealand have qualified for the Tri-Nations final.
Thank God.
They will play South Africa again.
Okay.
Even though we're playing Zimbabwe tomorrow.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, Zimbabwe. But it sounds like they're having a hell of a good time. Seifert, after the game, they talked about the game for about 30 seconds, and then they asked, "How you enjoying Zimbabwe?" And he goes, "Well, great golf courses. Some great golf courses."
Is it really?
Yeah, and he goes, "Some magnificent golf courses." And we've had quite a few braais, and we're headed off for a safari tomorrow. So I was like, they're having a hell of a time.
And just some fantastic golf courses.
Yeah, so it's great golf courses, which is important for a cricket player to have great golf courses.
I think golf has been a great thing for the game of cricket without people realising it because of it's kind. Well, actually, I don't know. Is it because it's kind of watered down the amount of drinking that goes on?
Yeah, I guess it's.
You know what I mean? Like, what do we do? Do we go for a beer? Do we go and play some golf?
Also, it has increased the cost of travel quite a lot for New Zealand cricket because
interesting.
you think about the gear bag that you
the
take,
logistics, yeah,
and then you got
nightmare.
to, and everyone takes their own clubs as well.
Yeah.
So each player is bringing a bag of casual clothes, a gear bag, golf clubs.
Yeah.
And then you've got the management bringing training kit and everything else. It's really blown the travel baggage costs out the window.
As you talk about the golf setup for the Black Caps, I am thinking ahead now to the English series where they're coming over here again.
Yeah, apparently they ship their golf clubs ahead.
Yeah, I can imagine they're pretty golf focused
it's like
as well.
it's like the Formula One. You know, the Formula One, they leapfrog the tours with the containers. That's what the English do. They leapfrog. They've all got 2 sets of clubs.
Yep.
And so they leapfrog it. So they'll be arriving in New Zealand soon. And then while they've got their clubs back there,
You've got old mate down at Jack's Point or whatever.
and then obviously they've got the Ashes coming up, so they leapfrog back there. So they've all got multiple sets of clubs. So
Yeah.
I mean, Brendan McCullum's not stupid.
He's not.
He's not stupid.
We've got Timmy in there as well. That's the man for four.
Yeah, Tim will be responsible for social activities and golf course bookings. I'm pretty sure that's why Vittori became assistant coach of the Australian team.
Yeah.
Because when they came out here, he teed up like Tiarai, Tara Iti, like they were all playing the most amazing golf courses, and it was always Vittori there leading it.
So he's essentially the social coordinator, isn't he? I think each workplace usually nominates someone. I can't remember who it is here, but it's probably you. You're great at it. But yeah, I think that's maybe what the assistant coaching job is now.
And I think that's in the age of professional sports, most of the players are coached within an inch of their life anyway and know what their job is. You know what I mean? Like, so,
and they're focused enough as is.
Yeah, so that's why that kind of coach role almost becomes a manager role. And I think the first ever proper manager of All Blacks was Graham Henry. Yeah. He was a school principal. I don't think he wasn't into the nuts and bolts of rugby. He didn't. Right. But he was a great manager.
Yeah, you're right.
And great at motivating players and doing that sort of things. He wasn't a Wayne Smith who was just into the real nerdery of it.
Because every athlete that's at the top of their game is going to be working on it in their own time, aren't they?
Totally.
They're going to be good enough, so it's up to them. But what they do in their spare time, how they handle themselves,
which is great news for people who can organise piss-ups. You've got a job for life. There's a job there for you.
Just know that if an assistant coach role does come up, you are qualified for it.
Yeah.
And apply for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because there is usually about 7 or 8 assistants. Most of them are technocrats, you know, and scrums or the backs. But there's always one that has to be responsible for golf and piss-ups. And they don't say that. They say some sort of special liaison or bullshit. Like, I don't know. But there is hope for me eventually when I get totally cancelled.
It'd be a great retirement job, wouldn't it? To be social coordinator for a
and you never get cancelled.
International sports side. No. Phones in the bag, boys.
Phones in the bag. That's right.
You know the drill.
Yeah.
You know who could have done with the social media events coordinator? Not social media, social events coordinator was the Black Ferns when they won their T20 World Cup.
Exactly.
They were lacking a Tim Southey, a Dan Vittori.
Yeah. Well,
call up Tiarai and go, hey.
Yeah, absolutely. And same with Scotty Scheffler. He's missing a social coordinator because he's so depressed.
He needs to advertise for an assistant coaching role.
And have you seen the furor about how they've changed his hairline for their photo?
Oh, no, I feel bad because I was going in on his hairline yesterday.
Yeah, no, apparently they photoshopped his hairline for one of his sponsors. Was it TaylorMade or some golf brand?
Yeah, they brushed him up.
Airbrushed it. And then, God, I love the internet. And then everyone's come out with their own versions of his hairbrush up and they've gone full emo after his little depressed tirade at the start. So there's one with a great full emo black plastered fringe with dark makeup. I was like, gotta love the internet.
Yeah, no, that is good. It promotes full self-awareness as well, doesn't it? Because you just can't get away with anything anymore.
Fuck being super famous.
Oh.
It must suck, man. It must suck.
It must suck so much.
You just get endless memes.
If you've got any insecurity, you're fucked.
You're done.
Yeah.
Absolutely done.
Because it will get found out.
Yep.
And then there'll be some kind of viral meme trend that comes out the arse of it.
Fuck, you have to have thick skin. Anyway, take a quick break and we'll be back. Got some good news for sports fans and Warriors fans. Rightio, thanks to Snacker Changi, the greatest chips on earth. As always, we are running the monthly sports scholarship, so we're binge watching is a sport. So every month we give away a scholarship, Mashi.
Yeah, that's right.
One of the great scholarships, because not everyone is fortunate enough to win a scholarship, are they?
No,
because you either have to be super good at sports or super brainy.
Yep.
And with this one, you just need to watch sport. So enter text CHIP to 3236. Follow the link, enter your details, and you could win the ultimate Snacker Changi Sports Scholarship. We're talking chippies, we're talking ACC merch, we're talking some refreshments as well.
Oh, you never know, because do that, because Jojo and I will one day maybe rock up in the Radio Hauraki truck.
Yes.
At your doorstep, ask for a photo and say, here you go.
Yeah, that's right. All we ask for is a photo.
And we'll get that monthly. So
we'll even come inside maybe.
Oh, we can come inside. There was one specific situation where we did go inside and look, I may or may not have talked about their renovations with them for a little bit too long.
Yes.
And overstayed my welcome. I assure you that won't happen again.
Did you shit in their toilet?
No, I didn't.
Once again, we're bringing this back up, but there are massive inconsistencies in that story.
Was it
waffle stomps? There was.
You did pose or wheeze?
Wheeze.
Okay,
so
that's your story.
You're going to own the narrative on that?
Yeah, I did wheeze.
And it was just wheeze?
Yeah, I just played it up to the camera on Saturday.
Okay, so the allegations about the waffle stomp, they weren't true?
See, this is the thing where you change your story.
Yeah.
Like, you can't blame
I'm the mushroom lady.
You've got to stick with one.
Yeah. You've seen at the dump, dumping a dehydrator.
But text Chip, you muppet, and I'll come around with Joe Jerry. He'll take a shit in your toilet.
Warriors, good news. Chance Nickel Clockstad is back for Saturday's Round 21 game against the Gold Coast Titans back in Go Hard Stadium.
I didn't realise this. I'd thrown my toys. I thought that everyone that was injured in the Warriors this year was just injured for the rest of the season, and I'd given up on them.
No, he was just out with a bit of a niggle.
How good? How good's that?
Yeah, so he's back. But I like Tane Tuapiki.
Yeah, we all do. We've
There's something about him.
Spot for
There's something dangerous about him. Every time he gets the ball.
Yeah, but you'd also take him home to your mum, I think, as well, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's cute. And sports broadcasting news, which I don't think many people give a shit about, is that Sky bought Discovery TV3 for $1.
I sat in traffic for an hour and a half last night listening to my partner-in-laws talk about this. Can you explain to me what is going on here?
So,
and what does this mean for an average sports fan?
You got a TV business that was losing a lot of money.
Yes.
But had a decent amount, or not a huge audience. TV3, they already sold off their news to Stuff, and now it's like some sort of...
When they bought by Discovery for the same amount about 3 years ago or something like that as well?
Yeah, nah. I don't know. So that's a bunch of corporate
whatever. Okay, cool.
mergers and takeovers, which I don't quite care about. But the news on TV3 does look like Cow TV now. I think we could do a better job on the green screen than they do. So they've kind of gone backwards on that. But they do have a lot of content that comes in via Warner Brothers and Discovery. So it's not, but it comes with a lot of cost. Still got quite a big staff, still got quite a big sales team.
Yep.
A lot of transmission costs and everything like that. And I think Discovery are keen, like, we want out.
Yeah.
And so...
Well, the initial reaction is right that it seems like maybe this is going to be some free-to-air version of Sky TV.
Yes.
Is it that obvious or not?
So that's what sports fans are hoping. They're like, well, shit, this means... Because they've got Sky Open. That's their former Prime. That was their free-to-air. But for some reason, it's never really taken off, that Prime channel, as a free-to-air option. And sporting organisations like New Zealand Cricket, Netball, rugby, not so much rugby league, but that domestic competition, they want eyeballs on their sport.
Yeah, of course they do, yeah.
And when they offer a free-to-air channel being Sky Open, they go, meh, because it's not a big audience. Whereas you go, like cricket, putting those T20s on TV1, fucking massive. That's millions of eyeballs. So that's why I suppose now they've got TV3, even though it's nowhere near TVNZ, it's probably a bigger stick in terms of a free-to-air option, which they can go to sporting bodies with and say, hey, because sporting bodies want more free-to-air.
And it's theirs as well, right? Like TVNZ, they had to do some kind of partnership with them or whatever.
Yeah. No, but usually it's because all the rights are owned by Rugby Union, New Zealand Cricket.
Yeah,
so it's up to them how they divvy it up.
Sweet.
So it's a negotiation with them. And some go into partnership together and go, hey, here's if TVNZ are free-to-air, we're the paid, they will do the certain amount, we will do all of it, whatever. So this obviously gives them an option to say, hey, TV3, we've got a bigger audience than Prime, blah, blah, we can package that together. However, it's still not TVNZ. If for New Zealand Rugby, it's still not TVNZ.
No, so do you think there'll be less fixtures being shown on TV1 now, though?
I don't think
last summer, or for the last couple of summers, we've had a couple each season, haven't we?
Of cricket?
Yeah.
Cricket stays on TVNZ this summer.
Cool.
And then it goes to Sky.
Okay.
And Sky will then, at the moment...
Was it all cricket last summer on TVNZ? It was, It was pretty much every bit of cricket, yeah.
So T20s were on TV1.
Sorry, jeez, it's all...
One days were on Duke.
Grouped into one.
Tests were on Duke as well. But
Spark days and shit, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's simplified. We still have not got the rugby deal. New Zealand Rugby have not announced who's got the rights for this coming season, Super Rugby season's rights. We don't know that yet.
Are they worth a bit?
They're quite a lot. And so the negotiation, they are worth a lot, but not as much as they were originally when Spark Sport was on the scene. And and Sky overpaid and even gave...
They drove up the price didn't they, really?
Well, they gave New Zealand Rugby equity in their business.
Yeah.
They gave them 10% of Sky, which has done quite well for them now, given the share price. So that's how desperate they were for the rugby rights. So it'd be interesting to see how it pans out. I'm sure they're going to use it as a free-to-air stick. But like I said, I don't know if it's got the... if you wanted exposure, TVNZ1 is the one to go.
Yeah.
TVNZ, because they've just got the bigger audience.
And you think sporting bodies right now, their priority is eyeballs? So they're just
a lot of them are.
They're just going to go with the biggest.
Because a lot of them have been a bit greedy in the past, and they've seen their sport suffer. Because if you're not relevant, if you're not watching it, like when I grow up...
Well, that should be the only metric, in my opinion.
Yeah, is participation.
Is people watching the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a bit top-down. It's a bit backwards at the moment. And cricket has suffered massively, and shit, they were lucky getting TVNZ to take it for free off Spark because.
Well, I felt like an olive branch was extended, really.
For a while there, it was very hard to even engage with cricket.
Yeah.
Where to find it, where to listen to it. It used to be all over TVNZ when I was growing up. The Shell Cup, the Shell Trophy, commentary, all the games, around the grounds. Ron Snowden, dare I say, Brian Waddle, before he wasn't such a prick. And then, but it'd be everywhere. You'd listen to it on the radio, you'd watch it, and you'd want to go to a game. And I'd pester my dad whenever we were anywhere near the Bay of Plenty. I wanted to go to Bay Oval and watch a game and pester him. Now, kids don't even see it.
Yeah.
Same, and rugby's suffering the same.
Was it last summer? I'm pretty sure. No, a couple of summers ago when Spark, all due respect to Spark, had the rights to the cricket. It was easier to watch a game of Australian cricket here in NZ than it was to almost watch a game of New Zealand cricket.
Yes.
It's tough, man. So this could be a good thing. I don't know.
For sports fans, I think it is.
But just to confirm, TVNZ have got cricket for this summer.
And that's it. And then it goes to. So come end of March next year, it goes back to Sky.
What's the free-to-air situation with rugby these days? Is there much rugby being shown on free-to-air? Back in the day, it was just replays, wasn't it? It was like a 7:30 a.m. replay of the South African test.
When I say zero, that's wrong. I think Sky Open do some replays, and maybe every now and then they'll do a delayed so the, if it's a 7 o'clock kickoff, they'll go from 8 or something. They'll play
just
it.
For the boomers that can stay off socials for a couple of hours.
Yeah, correct. So I think there's a little bit of free-to-air, but not as much as what I'd say New Zealand rugby would want.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, that's...
So I've got some information.
Have you got some information?
So everyone who works for 3 or Warner Brothers is out of Flower Street by the end of the week.
That's because they've sold it, haven't they?
Yeah, and they're moving to Sky, the Sky offices.
The old leaker. Yep.
Jesus, Area 51.
There's a massive garage party going on.
Ooh.
At Flower Street.
Like a demo party?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, you're looking for a drink on Friday?
Head to Flower Street. So it's a garage demo party. Yeah, that's great actually because they are demoing it, aren't they? Because it's an old leaker.
How long have they been there?
Surely they're gonna.
It's an old cheese factory. So it was originally a cheese warehouse.
Oh shit! There's going to be some great memorabilia down there.
Oh my god! There's going to be a full looting going on.
Yeah,
full loot.
Yeah, as a previous employee of that building.
Is that why you're running this kind of...
I would have a bit inside knowledge.
Are you going to head there?
I might take a peak.
You going to take a peek?
Yeah, take a peek.
Let some demons out.
Hey,
take your hammer.
I'm going to steal a old feature that used to be on the Hauraki Breakfast, which you're involved in, the 4 Pillars.
Yes.
I saw something quite interesting around stuff that people don't care about.
Yeah.
And I thought, what about doing the 4 pillars of stuff that I personally don't care about?
I think my life, I have so many things that I care about so much that not a single other person gives a shit about.
I'll start with my first one.
Yep.
My first pillar, your concert videos. I have very little interest.
Are we looking to lock these 4 pillars in today?
Yeah.
Right now? Okay,
we can do it a bit later. I'll give you mine.
Yeah.
That's the concert videos. Can go fuck themselves.
Okay.
COVID
can definitely go fuck
The next person who tells me they've got COVID, they can beat it.
Are people still calling up their bosses and saying, hey, I've got COVID, I can't come to work this week? If they are, surely you got to fucking let them go. They've got to be put down.
Yeah. My third one would be...
Oh, this is interesting. I should have read the run sheet.
Your workout pictures.
Yep. Mine specifically?
Just anyone's.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that.
And do I lump in maybe your winter fashion photo shoot in Queenstown?
I caught some fucking daggers this morning as I walked into the office after the comments made about Georgia Burt's weekend away in Queenstown yesterday.
And I finish it with either your child's or your... And I'm probably been victim to this, but your child's or your animal's photo.
I like this.
Yeah.
Is there a world where...
There's my 4 pillars.
I was just thinking in terms of formatting this so we can make sure that we get, all the ideas out there.
Well, I'll open it up. They're mine. You work on yours.
Can we open... Yeah,
let's
and
leave
the door open and
yours,
we'll kind of shut the door on Friday's show maybe?
Yeah, your 4 pillars of what you do not give a shit about.
Okay.
Okay, so mine are concert videos.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Your workout or Deep South Wanaka Queenstown group holiday shot with your jackets on.
Including the on-scene photo.
COVID, and also photos of your kids.
Okay, fantastic.
Or kids/animals if you are barren.
Sweet. Fire yours through via the talkback function on the iHeartradio app, and we'll look to close that door on the 4 pillars of things you don't care about come Friday show, I think.
Friday show. I
that's
won't be here
fun.
Friday.
No, that's all right.
You've got my pillars, though.
And I'll bring mine tomorrow.
Yes, and then we'll do a listener combined one as well. So get on to the talkback function or slide into the DMs on socials as well.
Sweet.
And don't forget, we are on YouTube. Search Alternative Commentary Collective if you want to watch some pictures with the audio. Speaking of yours, please, let's take a break. We'll be back with yours, please.
Yours, please. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Love that guitar at the end. First one, yours, please.
Grim Lane.
Oh,
Is that the first time you've told the podcast that you brought a big bottle of champagne during the World Cup final? I listened to all this fucking claptrap and I didn't know that. You deserve your fucking title, Grim Lane. Jesus Christ, no wonder we lost. I want you to apologise to each of the fucking players on the field right now. Call them up. I know you got some of their numbers. I am sorry. You did this to us. You did this to our country. You did it to them. Look them in the eyes.
I feel like I've done our listenership a disservice not mentioning this. I always forget what's been discussed on air and off air. We have talked about this at length off air, and it has been a big contributor into why you've got the nickname, Grim Lane. I mean, how do you feel about that, hearing those comments come in?
I can understand it, but I mean, statute of limitations, I felt like enough time's passed. It was 2019, so, we're talking.
I sympathise with the manoeuvre slightly, though, because imagine if we had won it. And you had an oversized bottle of champagne on you. Fucking imagine the scenes.
There were already scenes. Like, we're halfway through that Magnum.
So you were thinking,
champagne was tasting sweet.
You were thinking big picture, and I think that's okay.
Do you know, we were talking, we're going on the field.
Oh, gee,
we're on.
Hang on, no.
We're on. And that last over, that we said, if we're winning, we're running on with this champagne, and we're spraying players, we're spraying ourselves. I don't care if we get arrested. This is one of the... So, yeah.
Well, I tried to stand up for you, and I think you might have fucked it there.
Yeah, no.
So you were, just to clarify...
It's not just me.
When was the champagne bought?
We were buying champagne all day because I must admit I was cash rich. Asset poor, cash rich.
Because you had sold
all those steady the ship hats.
Yes.
And so I had a bum bag full in a cashless stadium, might I add. So it was always a negotiation going up there, finding a geezer next to me and convincing them to pay it with their credit card, and then I'd pay them with drug money, pretty much, because they were like, "You fucking selling drugs, mate?" I was like, "Nah, I sold some hats." And they're like, "Right, mate, whatever. Fuck, here you go."
It's my fluoro-coloured North Face fanny pack.
Fucking zinc. I got fucking a fluoro thing. I got zinc on my face.
They would have been so sure you were selling drugs.
Fucking handy. Like,
just slinging.
They're so excited. And that champagne high as well, which is full of sugar and alcohol. And you're like, dang.
Was there a bottle of champagne bought after Lovely 20 stood over the boundary when taking that catch?
There was a constant flow of it. Mostly at the innings break, to be honest.
That makes me feel better about it. So there wasn't an initial, hey, this is our winning bottle of champers here?
Oh, no, we did have so much that we thought if we win it, we're spraying it everywhere and running on the field.
Yeah, no, that's criminal.
I mean, you got to plan ahead.
Because again, best case scenario.
Because
an experience.
What if we hadn't have planned and we'd won and we didn't get on the field? Yeah. I would have beaten myself up.
Did the English get on the field, like in terms of fans?
Nah, fans didn't. Nah, because I think they thought they were going to lose.
Yeah.
And they're way too polite, and it's Lords.
You definitely didn't think we were going to lose.
It was only till about 10 minutes to go that we all looked at each other. There was 4 of us and went, fuck, we might actually fucking win. Because before that, you just presume that we're not.
This isn't helping your case. I know you think.
No, but you had to be there to think that, because the whole game, nothing was going our way, and then all of a sudden we were like, shit,
we could be on here.
We could fucking win. We ain't going home. We ain't coming home.
Get the 8th bottle of champagne out.
We ain't coming home. Zippy, go get the champagne.
What did you do after you lost, by the way?
It was so depressing. I don't want to talk about it.
Did you go for a drink or something like that?
Yeah, we tried to go to the bar in the Warrington or something down the road. I just couldn't get a drink down. I was so fucking depressed.
Yeah.
And I met some people from New Zealand cricket who were like, I think they were just... Then we had a drink with them, and
they were probably stoked about the advertising revenue coming in.
We were just like, fuck, let's go. And we got in a black cab, and we were going back to a hotel. 3 of the guys in the cab just passed out.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there.
Shit, that's a different night if we win that game. I know that goes without saying, but the idea of you having a full fluoro North Face pinger slinger full of cash.
Yes.
And then all that champers, all that piss, those vibes after a fucking Cricket World Cup win.
I need to add to it. Zippy, my mate who's with me, lives in Singapore. He had placed a $1,000 US bet on New Zealand winning the World Cup before the tournament, and it was paying like $18 or $19. So in the background, he'd mentioned that before the game, and we'd forgotten about it. And then we were in the cab on the way back, and he's like, "Fuck, if they'd won, not only have you got a fucking North Face bag full of cash, I would have had 18,000 US." Man. And we looked at each other and went, I think it's a good thing we lost, because I think we might have died.
That night would have been.
We might have died
because
he would have. Because he said I would have spent all of that. I would have gone out of our way to spend all of that.
Yeah,
and it was like a sliding doors moment where I might not have been here today. I seriously think I.
So there you go, contributor. Maybe it was for the best that we lost that World Cup because G Lane and his mates.
Mate Zip, he knows as well, because it wasn't till we were literally in the cab on the way home that it dropped that he just let $18,000 US, so
that's
30
cooked.
grand.
That's
go
cooked.
through his fingers. Anyway,
it should have been refunded because it was the tie.
It should have been fucking refunded. You're right. Anyway, next one, yours, please.
G'day, you mad dogs. It's old Mogi here. Look, huge fan of the podcast, long time listener. Just had to get in touch because MASH, it's not minutiae. It's not minutiae. It's minutia. You're fucking killing me, man. All right? It's a big word. Learn how to use the bastard. Or leave it the fuck alone, righto?
Might have been me that said the minutiae. Is it the minutiae?
Minutiae.
Yeah.
The minute.
Minutia.
Minutia. There you go. Okay, we're still learning here. Minutia.
That's amazing that I even tried to use that word.
Minutia.
That's amazing. Oh, well, cheers, Mogi, for the feedback. I'll try and get my lips around that.
Well, he was a former English teacher.
Was he?
Yep.
Oh.
No, I don't think so. But he's done a lot of jobs.
I can imagine him playing the part of an English teacher.
Well, he's in Educators. Do you watch Educators?
No, I try not to.
It's fucking funny.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's one of my... It's like there's 2 New Zealand comedy shows that have kind of gone unnoticed. Hounds is one of them.
Yep.
Hounds is one of the greats.
Yeah.
And Educators. I love the Aussie PE teacher on Educators. He is every PE teacher I've had throughout my education. Just slightly unhinged, inappropriate.
Is it an improv show or something like that?
Yeah, it pretty much is. I think they have I think Jesse Griffith is the director on it, but they have a general vibe and then they just let them go for it in the scene until they get to an end.
Yeah, one of my good mates is a cam up on it, and he says that it's so tough to film. Because,
I imagine.
Because you just start shaking the fucking camera every time Mogi opens his mouth. So what was the word? Actually, I would be quite interested.
Minutiae.
Minutiae.
What's that?
Minutia.
Minutia.
I think just scrub it off the vocab.
Yeah.
I think that's the easiest thing to do.
I wonder when we used it. That's funny.
Okay.
Cheers, Mogi.
Next one, yours, please.
Yeah. First of all, lads, give yourself a big pat on the back because that was an absolute fucking hell of a night at the Roaming Giant. One of the greats. Second of all, they got one for G Lane. The All Blacks travelled to Hamilton. G Lane travelled to Hamilton. The All Blacks won, and G Lane supports the All Blacks. Is that the curse over, or does he have to go to the stadium? But I mean, travelling to the city shows a lot of fucking intent as it is. So, love to hear your thoughts. Fuck the Crusaders.
Yep.
I think that might have been Bosto.
Yeah, I think it was. I think everyone has these technicalities around the curse since the All Blacks are playing at home.
Yeah.
Technically. They're not playing away because usually it's the away. I fuck up the away. So if it was Sydney playing Australia and I went to Sydney and we lost, I think that's when the curse crew that's when the curse crew pile on me. But then
I mean, the general public is so terrified of the G Lane curse that even they are now reaching out to try and make sure that maybe the curse could be over. You know what I mean? Like Bosto there, bless him. He wants the curse to be so far away from us that he's trying to make sure that everyone knows that, hey, it could be done. And it could no longer be a thing. But I always assumed that it was a stadium thing.
Nah, it's not a stadium thing because then you've got, when I go down to the Waikato and I went to watch the Chiefs play the Crusaders a couple of years ago, and I think it was the year the Crusaders sucked and they still beat the Chiefs, remember? down at home, and I was there.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Well, this is the thing: is you do support teams that win games. So the curse could always, at times, the curse does feel like it's over, or it's gone. But then for some reason, the curse finds a way to always rear its head. It's a little bit like that game at Time Zone where you've got the fucking moles popping out of the holes.
Yeah,
you know,
whack-a-mole.
You think you've got them all, and then all of a sudden,
another one
fucking pops up.
Someone finds another technicality to get me on. Anyway.
And then you go to another sporting fixture, which we lose. So.
Thanks, Bosto.
Cheers, Bosto.
Yeah, one more.
If there was.
Yours, please.
So I got to work a bit early, and as I'm a bit of a G Lane in my soul, I was scrolling through the early morning dogs. There's some good deals to be had on the UK ones anyway.
Yeah.
I just saw you can bet on e-cricket, on people playing, just like Cricket 24. You can gamble on that.
Go to work.
And I know what hole I'm going into this week. It's not a K hole. It's a cricket hole, an e-cricket hole.
Jeez, that is...
Just go to work.
You got to get back to work, mate. Do not start betting on e-cricket.
Go for a walk or something. I don't know.
Can you bet with the e-cricket? I'd be interested to know. Obviously, you're betting on the player, not on the play, are you? So if it's G Lane versus Mashy and you're playing e-cricket,
betting on the wide.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You're spot betting on e-cricket. It's like I'm going to put $100 on over 6 runs this over, or something. Obviously, yeah. It's interesting.
No, you're betting on the guy behind the screen, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's like when you bet on esports, which I still can't believe we live in a world that you...
I can't get into that.
And that's saying something.
I can't get into
that.
If
you can't get into it, and I do specifically mean you, if you can't get into betting on a couple of guys playing Call of Duty Black Ops at
I can't get into
2 a.m. in
esport punting
Germany.
is not good.
It doesn't feel good.
No.
But apparently the odds are really good. You know the odds. No better, mate.
I've been accused of betting on, Japanese horse races at 2 a.m. and dogs in the UK.
You haven't been accused. You've been found.
Yes. I find that's fine. If you can't sleep or if you're up late just yarning away with your mates, that's fine.
You're going to proclaim that as fine, eh? Okay.
If you ever catch me betting on esport, you have permission to put a revolver to my head and pull the trigger, okay? And that is a binding contract. Finish me.
Can you imagine? Oh,
finish me.
Yeah,
seriously,
well.
that's rock bottom.
It feels like rock bottom, doesn't it? But I mean, Blake over here, he's just found out that you can gamble on a couple of dudes playing cricket. What's the big cricket game? Is it like, what was the big one back in the day?
Shane Warne cricket.
I had Ricky Ponting, I think, on the computer.
Shane Warne was the one that broke through.
Yeah, I used to just chuck it on easy and score 400s with Lou Vincent.
Can't beat stick cricket though on your phone.
No, you can't.
That was for me.
Still cracked that out on the plane.
Yeah, offline stick cricket in the tube when I was in London.
Yeah,
still one of the greats.
Yeah. That was one
anyway,
of the greats.
We'll knock this on the head. We're back to Moz with some more dribble. I mean, we'll try and manhandle Mania in on Friday.
Yeah, sweet.
For his 4 pillars of things he doesn't care about.
It'll be good to talk to him as well about, we made some comments about him yesterday. Yeah. He feels a little bit overexposed at the moment.
Yeah.
Which was, we discussed that. That was
no one knows who he is, so why would he be overexposed?
We had discussed that it was an interesting idea after coming back from holiday saying you're overexposed at the moment. It'll be good to get his take on that as
Can
well.
I also predict his 4 pillars of doesn't care about?
Yep.
NASCAR, V8s, Formula 1, IndyCar.
And on that note, love yous, fuck yous.
You've been listening to the ACC's Agenda podcast, brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartradio or wherever you get your podcasts.